Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's...
Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. Our first carry down for Jordan Howard. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Mike 57. Drop deep, drop deep.
Off the play fake, Conway. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. This is Howard on second down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From a yard out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but
a big play has this offense in prime position to get 6 points. They'll have a 1st and goal upcoming from the 5. Looking to throw. Conway. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown. So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers.
Ready.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Conway. It's Kelce on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
On the ready.
This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That's a good shot.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
90, Wolf. 57. Come on, get it.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 25 yards out. And his kick here is good. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Off the bootleg, Conway. And he finds a man with a crossing route. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, first and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Conway. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important time.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out. And it's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back, unfortunately. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break.
Here we go, here we go. 10 Loba.
Watch the pass.
Right up.
On fourth down, Conway. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Whistles now and a timeout.
Set, ready, 70.
Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Conway. Rush coming, and he's taken down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Back to throw. Conway. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelsey. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Dolphins, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Can Zeke deke again? It's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff.
Second drive of the game, first for this offense, and they have it in a tough spot, backed up toward their own goal line.
Read.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Rip left. Rip left.
Off the play fake. Conway. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. That catch in his career is number 662, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah, who was a wide receiver at Alabama before he transitioned in the NFL. And we're seeing similar attributes here because the ability to play inside, outside, flex out, he can catch it from any position and turn it into a big play.
Now he's got his eyes on 700. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Conway firing quickly here, and that's complete. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Back to throw. Conway. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Conway. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Now Howard. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist.
There we go, G. That's the way to hit.
Set up. 60 yards.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready, ready. 10-2, sir. Ready, ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football.
Ready, break.
Max 5-4. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined...
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. The quick slant caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be... And that is caught! Touchdown, Miami! A 2-yard... This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This quarterback now pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Titans with the lead as they hit halftime. Adam Humphries, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And it's caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelce, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of it. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the run.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. To throw on second down, Conway. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra.
So the task for this offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late, and the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On first and goal, Howard. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Howard all alone in the backfield on second and goal. Second and 1. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Prescott to throw on fourth. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken. One-score game, 7 points here in the fourth quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. The risk-reward of the don't get it. The risk comes out. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Miami, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Jordan taking over Chicago. It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Jordan Howard fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half.
The Dolphins offense set to take over now. They've got it on this opening possession of the contest.
And up, 30 base.
Throwing on first down. Conway. And this is caught. It's Parker. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's the 2nd and 7. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, D.
Running with Howard. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The numbers for Howard a week ago, 19 carries, 112 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw. Conway. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And this one complete to Reed. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A look at the numbers from a week ago for Reed. 8 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will tie. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Off play action, Conway. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete, and they're going to have another first down.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And a loose football, and the Redskins scoop it. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery. This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Conway. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown of the new season as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now Haskins to throw it. This throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Potential trouble looming for this defense. They'll need to stiffen here as they face a 1st and goal on their 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Looking to throw. Conway. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
On 4th down, Conway. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to... We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. Off play action. Conway. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ready.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Back to throw. Conway. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Reds.
Down. 60 or.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go,
11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Conway to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation,
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 2. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. And an alley to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. To throw again on second down, Haskins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are on the field?
They're going to run this with a tight end. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but...
Set, ready? 50, plant.
Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Back to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back to throw. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This was once a 13-point game. Now they've got a chance to go ahead on 1st and goal.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Well, this might be a no-win situation here. This defense powerless to stop the clock. This one might be just about over. One final shot for Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Washington, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are...
All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter.
Break.
33, check play 33. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
Shoot.
Off the play fake, Conway. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
70.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Off play action. Conway. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
On the set.
33, check back 33. Here we go, D.
On first down, Howard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Howard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
33. I got one.
On first down, Conway. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. The numbers for Travis Kelsey last week. 6 catches, 104 yards, and a score as well.
And how about the first month that he's had? Leads the league in receiving, making all the big catches, and becoming a bona fide #1 guy for his team.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Conway. Flush to his right, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Coming to you.
Looking to throw on second down. Conway over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Off play action. Conway. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make it. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off it. Potential trouble looming for this defense. They'll need to stiffen here as they face a 1st and goal on their 7-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Conway. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Conway. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, Sam off.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but then he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelce, as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins... Point after try forthcoming. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the... No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. On fourth down, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The time... One-score game, 7 points here in the fourth quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Miami, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday night.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On play action, they'll throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. To throw on third down. Conway. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like. On now the Miami field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Dolphins are going to tie the score. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelce. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. Looking to throw. Conway, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone, and this is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Back to throw. Conway. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some good games starting in the early window on Sunday, and one of the big ones features the New England Patriots as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. Good game to follow in the late afternoon window as well, one being in Atlanta, where it'll be the Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And finally, Sunday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And it's complete. Henry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked up.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13 yards out, as they can now even this game.
Ready, set.
Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jaron Reed muscles his way. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been terrific so far. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't.
Ready. 8, read.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Let's go.
Off play action. Conway. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. DJ Reader there on the tackle. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Conway. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big one.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
A battle for division supremacy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field,
The Dolphins offense set to take over now. They've got it on this opening possession of the contest.
18 Gator.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
49 Let's go, D.
Get it.
To throw on 2nd down. Conway, quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Off the play fake, Conway. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll run on first down. Howard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
10-2, sir.
Double time. Everyone go.
Looking to throw on second down. Conway. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. On first and 10, Conway. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Off play action. Conway. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw. Conway. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Set. 15-1. 15-1.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Looking to throw. Conway. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Fights free yet again. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On now the Miami field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. This defense trying to protect their lead here late, but a touchdown and a 2-point conversion could tie it as we've got a red zone situation forthcoming. Now Allen to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. David Montgomery, his... Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. White now to return. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And a touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Little bit right there. You're down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Dolphins, their strong start to the year continues as
Jordan taking over Chicago. It's the coach. You're watching Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Jordan Howard, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone.
Here we go. This is 18, Gator. Ready.
Here's Jones on first down. And Thomas has it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A big early 3rd down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Back to throw. Conway. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Conway. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So late 2nd quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Conway toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow,
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. In for the score. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. This is Gordon on the dump off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to...
Ready.
Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Conway. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Looking to throw. Conway, and that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down. Jones throwing on 4th down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Switch. Watch it.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. That is caught by Rodgers. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. Back to throw. Conway escaping the pressure right. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
We got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here?
Now.
Off the play fake. Conway. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jordan. We get back to this one with the offense trying to put the finishing touches on a possible victory, essentially just needing a first down to end it. The defense, though, they do have all 3 timeouts. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The offense looking for one more first down to try to end this thing. The defense has 2 timeouts, but the offense leading in a tight one here late. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Conway, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelsey. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Would be real.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Miami, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.